After a big win last week, we're now 3-2 on the year. But look, being above 500 is great. I don't want to rest on our laurels, though. I want to make sure that we're putting some pressure on them. If you guys didn't remember last week, Sean Callaway, 3 tackles, 3 interceptions. The dude was a problem. Jameis Winston was out there squinting, not even sure where to throw the football, and Callaway was there every single time. But you have a frustrated running back. As you guys can tell, Dwayne Kilgore, not very happy as a coach. I've noticed you totally cut me out of the game plan. It makes me think I'm not doing my job. I'm not asking to be the centerpiece of the team, but I do want to contribute whoever I can. I'm going to say, look, you are a staple of this team. I feel like we got you involved a little bit, but we'll do better. We will get you involved in the game plan, rushing, receiving, whatever we got to do. We'll make sure you're there. So the big challenge here is we got to talk with him. We got +10 for morale. We have to get him 12 plus touches or 100 rushing / receiving yards. That should be easy. We also have an opportunity to upgrade Mr. Stephon Crockett. He has been balling out this year. I'm going to increase his zone, which is part of our scheme. He's going to get 2 little upgrade points here, +1 to awareness and +2 to zone coverage. But again, this guy has been killing it, and I want to see him keep continuing to do that all season long. Now, from a contract standpoint, we have a lot of guys we have to try to get on board at sometime soon. Lindley's the guy that we're still sort of waiting on. I want to make sure that Nevin Wynn can really get him the ball. Maybe we can drive his price down. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we cannot lose Lindley, so we'll probably end up re-signing him. Darby's the guy we probably will resign. Alexander, Tress Way. Way's getting a little old at 34, but punters can play for a while, so we'll keep him. And Terry McLaurin, I want to keep him as well. At 13.8 million, he's not that bad. You know what? We're going to try to sign him right now. We have 90.8 million in cap space right now, which is a whole lot of money. So we're going to make him an offer. He wanted the 13.8. We're going to offer him that, and he signed. So one of those guys, at least we retained him. So today's opponent is the 4-1 Cleveland Browns. They're tough. Again, the Browns have gotten good. Myles Garrett historically has shredded our team. Whether we were in Columbus or here in San Antonio, he has been a problem. But Nevin Wynn, you got to run for your life today. Dwayne Kilgore, you got to establish that running game. And we have got to hope that our defense can step up big and make this a much easier game than it should be. So we're coming out here on defense, and they got a pretty heavy formation, so we're going to try to lock up a little bit. They're going for the running game, and easily we're going to stuff that one. Big play by Alexander. Again, Quan Alexander is trying to get a new contract, and the way he's been playing the past couple of weeks, I think I would be crazy not to give him a new contract. He doesn't really want a lot, 3 years, about 15 million in total, I think. We got to do something, and look at this, Vic Beasley getting the sack on Baker. So far, so good. We got 3rd down and 18 yards to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get a blitz going here because I want to put a little bit of pressure on Baker here on 3rd down and long. Got a couple of guys. He finds one, and number 10 is going to hold that one in for a 1st down. What a grab there by Hayden. And look, we have just got to do better. We cannot give up plays like that time and time again. Little play action fake here by Baker. Got Davis across the middle, but they go to somebody else, and Odell Beckham Jr. for big yards. Now, through 5 games, Odell only actually has 2 touchdowns. So if you know anything about Odell, he wants more. My goal was to not let him get in the end zone at all today. If we can do that, I think we'll be just fine. Now, a little run up the middle here goes for about 4 or 5 yards for Cleveland. 2nd down is short. Put a little bit of press coverage here. Alexander's blitzing, trying to clog the hole. We do get a tackle in there by Crockett, but it still is right short of the line. We're going to put a whole lot of pressure on him right now. Got solo dolo coverage out on the outside. Makes me really nervous. We're going to chill for a sec. We got it clogged. Hackett almost gets through, but luckily we stop him in midfield, a yard shy. So the Browns are going to line up for a punt. I don't know if I 100% believe it, so we're going to take control of Callaway just in case they fake it. This one actually is a legit punt. It's a beauty. It's not going to be able to be returned, and it's out of the 19-yard line. And so with that, out comes the offense right now. We got Nevin Wynn, obviously back here at quarterback. Kilgore line up to the left-hand side. Little jet touch pass here. Kilgore trying to find some room, but there is not a single block ready for him. And don't forget, we have to make sure we get him involved today. At least 12 carries or 100 and or receiving yards. Be crucial for him today. Now, unfortunately, we miss our entire gap, and Kilgore literally dies. So with that, it's 3rd down and 10. You know what time it is. Time to try to make a play here for our offense. Win back here. Wynn's actually got a guy. He takes too long to wind up, and there's that man again. Myles Garrett gets his 1st sack of probably many today. So Cleveland's back out on offense here. Baker Mayfield working from midfield after they got a couple of plays that work successfully. They go for a run. Their running game and their blocking has actually been pretty solid today, but the running back hasn't taken full advantage. A heavy set for the offensive line, staying here in single coverage. Cover 1. Play action fakes. We got the tight end. We're locking up here. Baker's going to throw one deep. Looks like a prayer to me. We got a couple guys back, and that is nearly caught by both the defender and the offensive player. That was almost that third touchdown of the year that Odell Beckham Jr. has been waiting for. Fortunately, however, they don't get it. Alexander waiting into play. Gonna try to blitz through. He's not getting through quite yet. He's trying to come off the edge to go for the check down play. That one is caught by the fullback, who narrowly gets that. Also, I just want to point out the fullback's name is Bean. That's all I got to say about that one. 1st and 10 again. Cleveland going and pounding the run. Their running back finding some room. It's actually their backup running back this time, who gets about 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Trying to be prepared here. They go for, we had the pick, but the receiver goes right in front for a perfect play. We've ended the first quarter now, starting the second quarter, and no one has scored yet. This has been a defensive battle so far. Both teams locking up. Another check down here from Baker. He's looking like captain check down right now, and he's now inside of the 15. Baker coming out in a heavy formation here with the offense. We're going to switch and blitz now. They go for a handoff to Bean, and Bean is stopped, I believe, short of the first down marker. 3rd down, inches to go. It is another heavy formation. Switching it up again really quickly. They go to a handoff to the left-hand side. Bean is going to push his way through, and he gets it down to the 10-yard line now. This feels like 1940s football right now. The passing game has not really been all that great, and if it has been, it's been under 10 yards. The running game has just been smash mouth and pounding it nonstop. Baker is going to throw one where only a cameraman can catch it. Watch it for a run, but we're mostly playing for a pass here. 2nd down and 10. Baker, plenty of time. They get a little bit of a run here, and that one is swallowed up quickly by Davis. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. We're going to put Nassib back a little bit. Alexander, we're going to fake the blitz for him. They've got a guy wide open. What a route by Njoku, and Cleveland strikes first. A 7-0 lead, assuming the extra point goes in. That was a long drive, but the most important thing for Cleveland is that it was effective and it worked. So with that, down 7 points, Nevin Wynn comes out, trying to do better than he did previously. He's got a guy wide open, and he can't get it to Lindley. Honestly, if he hits Lindley there, I think he's still running right now. I mean, the guy was wide open. He's got to make time to make that play work, but fortunately, Nevin Wynn still struggling on those medium routes. Got his running back. He waits a second too long, and Myles Garrett, another one. So that brings up 3rd and long. Not a place we exactly want to be right now, but it is what it is. We're going to put Sampson out here as well, and just praying we get something to work. Nevin Wynn's out here running. Nevin Wynn decides to just go ahead and run it. And you know what? If you're not going to get the yards, at least pad your stats. Quite possibly the best play we've had so far was by our punter, getting it all the way down to the 7-yard line for Cleveland to start the football. Davis trying to come through on the blitz. We had a blitz, and Crockett could have picked that one off, but he batted it down. I mean, talk about what would have been perfect field position. Crockett could have made a heck of a play there, but we'll take the deflection still. Nice little RPO, and Alexander tips it this time. We're in a tough situation. We've had 2 guys bat down balls that could have very well been intercepted, but again, it is what it is right now. 3rd and 10. Watch for the check down, and look at this. That could be it's not a safety, but we have Leslie right with the sack down to the 1-yard line. 5th sack of the season, big fella. Don't count us out yet. Trying to go in here for a block here. Allen does not have a lot of room to get this one off. Not even close to blocking that one, unfortunately, but that punt is high, it is deep, and we're going to call Daniels to have a fair catch at the 48-yard line, but still, great field position, great work by the defense. So again, taking over in midfield, plenty of time left here in the first half. We have got to get this running game going, because the passing game, okay, both of them are looking pretty bad right now. Right now, we need to get 1 more yard to make Myles Garrett lose his X factor. That would be amazing right now, but it seems impossible. Also, the only pass we have completed today was by Nevin Wynn for 1 yard on a jet sweep. That's it. 3rd and 15. Got to get down on that one. Mario Lindley, earn yourself a contract. Great throw, great catch, and guess what? Myles Garrett's X factor is gone, at least for now. I'm sure he'll get it back. 3:18 left. Trying to get out here to the edge. Can anyone block for Dwayne Kilgore? No? Okay. On the bright side, at least we don't have to get positive yards with Kilgore, because I don't think we would get it right now. All right, 2nd and 13. Wynn trying to make some plays happen. Wynn is out here running, but apparently he's slower than all the defensive linemen and linebackers in the world. Honestly, I'm good with 3 points here. That would feel like a victory. At this stage, that would feel like a victory. Back out with the play action. Nevin Wynn. Oh, he might actually be able to get it this time. His legs have not worked super well so far today, but that was a big pickup. First and 10, 2-minute warning is here. I'm assuming Dwayne Kilgore is just tired of running for negative yards. So Tyree Daniels is in the game because Bryce Love is also hurt. He has a torn meniscus. I think he's out for 4 more weeks. So Daniels, great run. We'll put Terry McLaurin in motion here. 2nd down and 2. McLaurin comes back. I like the play. I like the play. Good, smart play. We got a 1st down again. Another opportunity here. Honestly, that worked again. We're going to put McLaurin back in motion and see what we can get. Lauren goes in motion. Myles Garrett wants to eat him for lunch, and we cannot get rid of it at all. Nothing is working against him. All right, at this point, we're just going to block the farm. We're putting McLaurin on a streak route here and just praying we get something to go. We're going to try the big fella. Good news, he caught it for a split second. That's it. Big play, 3rd down, and goal. Honestly, a field goal is fine here because the way our offense is going, that's all we can probably muster. Myles Garrett comes through. We had it, and it was dropped. Field goal unit coming up. I totally get where that was a tough play there for DeAndre Bryant, but in a game like this, when we're struggling to get anything going, you got to catch that. Instead, 7-3. That's probably what we're going to have going into halftime. So we're going to start the 2nd half with the football, again, down 4. What an offensive explosion that neither team has had. Kilgore back here at quarterback. Trying to get something going. He's got a little bit of speed there. You love to see it. The juke move kind of slow, though. We still got -8 yards. It's got to be tough to end a 1st half with -9 yards, run for a positive yard, and still be in the negatives. You hate to see it. Kilgore trying to find some room here, but just can't get out of his own way. Only picks up a couple. That being said, even plays like that sort of feel amazing, considering how few yards we've had today. McLaurin on the slant here across the middle. Watching for the running back on release. We kinda almost threw a pick 6. We're back on defense. The only good news there is that, well, honestly, there is no good news. We are struggling. Nevin wins, sees Myles Garrett, says I have one option and one option only. Run the football. We're still trying to get the running game going. Can Dwayne Kilgore have positive yards? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Or this drive. Okay, young fella, I like it, and welcome to positive yards. You just got it. Or neutral. How do we stop Myles Garrett? Honestly, we're not even doing a play action here. We're just going to block. I'm that afraid of Myles Garrett. Honestly, why pass the football when Nevin Wynn can run it like we're playing for Navy? Right? Why? At some point, they're going to have to chill. At some point, they're going to have to chill. Till then, we're playing this hodgepodge of football that we have. Oh my God, what a dot! Unfortunately, it didn't work. We were just trying to find something. This has been one of the worst games we've played in a while. I mean, not an offensive explosion by any stretch of the imagination. 2nd and 10. Got his guy down the middle. That one is caught, held on to, and Terry McLaurin earning that paycheck. 4 minutes left here. Still only have 3 points in today's game. And not even close. This is one of those games where you're in real life, you're just saying, you know what, Mom, Dad, don't watch this one. Don't watch this one at all. You don't want to see what happened. 2nd and 10. So close to almost being a pick. 3rd and 10. The struggle is unbelievably real. Can we get that touchdown that we desperately need? Win. He's got his guy. Possession. Catch it. Oh, buddy. No, we're challenging that one. No. We're challenging it. Yeah. Throw the flag. I feel pretty confident he got 2 feet down. If he didn't, I blame Madden. 1. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? 1. I hate this game. How did he not get his feet down? I hate everything. Honestly, we're not doing this. We're going for it. We're going for it. Need a blocker right here. God, please help me. Help me, Tom Cruise. Get down. Hold on to it. Terry McLaurin, I love you. That's why we paid you $13 million. When you're struggling like we do, you have got to go for a play time and time again. And look, 4th down conversions, they happen out here. 7-yard line. Nice move by Kilgore. Can 52 block anyone? Anyone? The answer to that, in case you're wondering, is literally no. 2nd and goal, 7-yard line. Nevin Wynn hands it off to Kilgore, who just says, look, I'm getting 2 yards if anything. 8 rushes, 2 yards. Amazing. 5-yard line. This honestly might be 4-down territory. I cannot go all the way down here and go for a field goal after converting that. Oh my God, on the one? We gotta go for it. Okay. We're doing it. Might be the same play I just ran, but I'm blocking people instead. I don't know. I hate everything. Why are you flexing? I hate you. I hate you. Honestly, we're going for a big boy play here. Everyone blitz. Get him! Safety! Just like we planned it. Might have been disappointed for a second, but our defense came up big. Great play by Reuben Foster, getting in the backfield, getting a stop, and getting us points on the board. Now a field goal is not so bad, to be honest. Can anyone on this team block? Anyone? Like, we generally haven't seen maybe more than one good running lane this entire day. Put a McLaurin on a streak route here. That was bad. We just really don't know what's going on. We're blocking. Every time Myles Garrett's on the side, we're blocking. As much as I want to pass it, running it is working so much better. And what I'm trying not to lose sight of is the fact that we need to get Kilgore multiple touches today, but he's not even in the game. Where is he? What is happening? All right. Third quarter's winding down. Got one last play here. Make something happen. Nevin Wynn, nice little dot. Mario Lindley, good catch, good catch. 6 completions. Oh my God, this is so bad. Back out here, no sign of Dwayne Kilgore. Not exactly sure what happened, but he's not injured. I know that much. Nice little halfback screen. Tyree Daniels. Okay, we'll take the 8 yards we got off that. Kilgore, welcome back. We've missed you. Please get positive yards here. I need to get you 12 touches today so you're not angry at me for the rest of your life. Okay, Kilgore. Let's get it, buddy. Okay. That's more yards you've had all game. It's kind of ironic the game that he wants all the touches is the game that we're getting absolutely shredded in. Oh, God. You know what? That's a yard. That's a yard. We'll take it. This is literally a baseball score. 7-5. What the heck is happening? Yo, Lindley, I believe in you. No, Nevin Wynn. I'm all for growing pains, but Nevin Wynn. What are you doing? I'm really struggling to believe that this dude can actually be our quarterback. Oh my God, what a catch by Lindley. I don't really know if we deserve to have that pass completed, but I'll take it. That was honestly incredible. Oh, Kilgore, let's go. All game long, we've been trying to get this guy the ball and get him to do something explosive, and finally, he gets some blocks, and look what happens. Just block for him. He's incredible. Give him some lanes. 98 speed is a real problem for that defense. I promise you. Our defense has been fantastic all game long. We need him to keep that up here in the fourth quarter. 5.5 minutes left. Step up defense. No yards. Lock up. Get a turnover. Let's go. The 1-yard completion in that last play. Baker Mayfield back a shotgun. He's got Bean to his right-hand side this time. They're pretty much in chuck it mode, I think, right now, which is good news for us. But that was a really good route and really good throw. Big play coming up. Stacking that line right now. Davis looking to get in. They run, and what a play. Quan Alexander. We got to pay that man after this game. That was a crucial set of downs there. Driving that. Amazing. Gotta love it. Unfortunately, we only have 2 timeouts this half, remember, because we had to use that challenge play that didn't really go our way. But you know what? It's a thought that counts, and we thought we were going to actually get that conversion. Tyree Daniels trying to make something happen, and you know what? Solid return. Down to the 36, I'll take it. Kilgore, even though he dominated the last drive, is not in right now. I don't want to talk about that. Tyree Daniels, though, whoa, he was 1 ankle tackle away from going all the way to the end zone. Again, no sign of Kilgore and why he's not in the game. I don't know if he's gassed or if he's mad, but put that man in the football game. What are we doing? All right, Kilgore is back in the game. This time on a little bit of a pass play. Doing an underneath route here with Lindley. Coming out of the backfield is our guy, Kilgore, and let's go. Another touch for the young fella. Let's go. Under 3 minutes now. Get a 5-point lead. A field goal is actually pretty huge here. Kilgore moving in motion. You already know what time it is. Little jet sweep action. Kilgore showing off the speed. Gotta love it. Staying in bounds too, so that clock keeps going. About 1 second separates the play clock and the game clock, so we got to go ahead for a play here. Tyree Daniels in the game. Kilgore must have the worst stamina known to man. Like, it's incredible. Whoa, I think that's a face mask? Possibly? Beautiful. So we're going to get the face mask call. On top of that, move the chains down to the 12. Kilgore back in the game. Gotta love it. 5-point game. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left. Well, halfback toss. Kilgore fights his way up. Should have had no yards in that. I think he got about 1, maybe 2. I stand corrected because he did get 1 or 2 yards. It just went backwards, not forwards. First time out there used by Cleveland. Kilgore, love the spin move, love the vision. Kilgore in the end zone. Hit him with the robot, young fella. We out here. Unbelievable play. Could get no blocking. He says, look, I'm used to running without block now. The spin move. Runs into his own guy, turns the field. The 98 speed is real. You better believe it. All of a sudden, Cleveland has a big case of lemon booty right now. They know if they don't get a touchdown on this drive and do it quickly, they're in a whole lot of trouble. Baker Mayfield, he can do under pressure now. Go for the underneath route. Again, we'll take that all the time. Hurry up offense at full effect now. 3 yards that last play. They're going in the middle of the field. We did not have anyone to cover him, however. Njoku pulls off the big play there again. Browns this time with a little pick play. That one works. And Njoku again. They're driving down the field pretty quickly. Pushing our defense up. They got the underneath route this time. Look, they're wasting time. They have all their timeouts, though. Unfortunately, the Browns hurt us and they used the timeout. Baker Mayfield now has his X factor, so we are in a whole lot of trouble. And then the blitz going. Again, they go for a little quick pass, and that's not going to be beneficial for them. Another timeout has to be used. 25 seconds in a dream now. Down 12 points. Watching the middle routes. Watching the other route over here in the edge. They throw one. They almost had that one. That was beyond scary because they actually caught it, and then they dropped it at the last second. So we're still alive here. 3rd and 7. Got to lock them up. Go for the check down route. We're there. They go to the side. That is picked, but his feet were out of bounds, unfortunately. This is it right here for the Browns. They know what they got to do. They have got to get in the end zone or they're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. 1 timeout left, 13 seconds on the clock. They need a miracle. We're not trying to give them a miracle either. Baker Mayfield panicking, throws one. That one is going to be picked this time. 33 had it last time, and our guy Williams is going to seal the deal. What a play. It was not a pretty game. It was not a great game offensively, but man, did our defense come to play today. The safety is what turned the tide, and Kilgore finally getting a couple of blocks and just deciding, I'm going to make moves regardless. That sealed this game for us late in the 4th quarter. Recapping the stats, passing-wise, it was not good for either team. Baker Mayfield, 15 of 22, 146 yards and 1 touchdown with an interception. Nevin Wynn, 11 for 22, 115. He was honestly doing 6 for 16 and then stepped up and played much better after that, but this was a rough game for the young quarterback. Dwayne Kilgore had 14 attempts for 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. Didn't get 100 yards, but had more than 12 touches today. Bean had started off pretty strong, but then struggled. But Nevin Wynn, 6 rushes, 84 yards. You gotta love that. When your quarterback can't really throw it because the defense is pressuring him nonstop, go ahead and run it. We'll take that. Through the air, especially on the last drive, David Njoku had 5 for 62 and 1 touchdown and killed us a lot there in that last couple of drives. Landry had 4 for 19, McLaurin 3 for 34 with a couple of clutch 3rd down catches. Mario Lindley probably had the catch of the game, but again, we had no passing touchdowns today. Kilgore got involved, 3 for 26. Tyree Daniels, 2 for 10, but overall, nothing to be happy about. Juan Alexander was everywhere. Some big 3rd down stops for us today with 9 total tackles, 2 of those being for a loss. Sean Davis stepped up with the other Sean Davis also having 6 tackles with 1 for a loss. From a sack perspective, Leslie Rudd had a huge one. Vic Beasley Jr. had a huge one. And then our only pick goes to Jalen Williams. Way to seal the game, young fella. I can't stress enough that today's game was not, by any stretch of the imagination, a wonderful win. Taylor Bennett hits us up. One of the reporters is awesome game this week. You're piling up some quality wins. If the trend continues, you're going to be the team to beat in the playoffs. Honestly, no one cares. Our frustrated running back should now be happy because he got multiple touchdowns. It's not a bad game, Any day I put points on the board is a good day, but you throw a win on top of it, doesn't get better than that. I appreciate you calling my number, coach. Your confidence means a lot to me. Let's keep this thing going. That is fantastic. 500 XP is all we get. Plus 5 morale is all we get. Oh, the dev trait might have went up to like a superstar or something, but alas, it did not. We also had a thing going for Myles Garrett, which I didn't show you guys, but Myles Garrett literally destroyed us. So our offensive line gets a little bit of experience points, not really enough. I think after this game, the way that went, I have to go and show Kwon Alexander some love. Dude stepped up. He only wants about $9.5 million is what he considers a fair offer. So we'll bump that up. I'm gonna give him a little bit more than what he's asking for. Hopefully he signs. Boom. So we got Kwon Alexander back. Mario Lindley, again, I think we have to go ahead and commit to him. He is our top guy. We're gonna make that offer at 51.1 million. And he wants more money. So we'll work on that in the next episode, but still, I gotta love where our team is going for right now. It is a gutsy win, it is a defensive win, and our defense carried our offense. Right now, we're 4-2, same record as the Browns. We're feeling good, we're smelling good, we're looking beautiful. Can that translate to more wins this season? If our offense plays better? Absolutely. But if our defense has to play this way the entirety of the rest of the season, probably not.